Hello, I'm Janilene Turcotte from hypnocoach.ca, and this is our third video on should I stay or should I go. Don't worry if you don't know by now, it's all normal. We've only been talking for 2 days, and this is a process that takes a couple weeks. But before we do that, as you know, I help people in transitions to go towards where they want to go without months and years of coaching or therapy. And we do that by having brilliant conversation with your fantastic mind. So, third video. If you haven't watched the 2 first ones, I encourage you to do so because it's kind of a build-up exercise. So you might want to go and watch the 2 other ones. In any case, so now you have the list. You have your creation list where you're moving towards, you have your reaction list where you're running from, and you have written for each of the items, I am running away from traffic because I lose 3 hours of my day and that makes me feel angry. So whatever it is, for each of them, you do write a because, and that makes me feel. And again, if you're not too familiar with the emotions, just Google it and ask for a list. That'll be easy for you to pick up from it. It'll maybe even inspire you to add things to your list as you see the emotions, because you see how you feel. So now you have also identified a pattern. So there is a lot of angriness. There is a lot of this. There is a lot of that. There's a lot of not feeling good enough, not feeling a good mother. There is enough of that's not available to me, which is, a great, a great position at the level that I want. A promotion, whatever it is, right, that you absolutely want now. To question, I'm in this job for a couple years, never got the promotion is not available to me, so I'm leaving this company because I don't get the promotion I want, and that makes me feel incompetent, that makes me feel angry, that makes me feel sad, that makes me feel worthless, whatever it is. So that gives you an idea of the extent of things that people can have on those lists, right? So now you've looked at this, and as I said, you're on pause technically, unless you really are in the middle of something you need to pursue, or you're blocked. You've completed your training. You're just blocked into implementing whatever decision you had decided that you would implement. So you look at all this. You're in your pause, and the first thing that you have to really see is, what is the number one thing that I need to work on as an individual to get more clarity? And get more clarity by getting high emotions out of the way, getting rid of impostor syndromes and certain fears, document myself around possibilities in my area. What is it, right, that you need to do yourself to get better clarity at this point? And again, as I'm saying at the beginning, we're doing this really fast forward, like in 3 days, 4 days, for the sake of the video. But in reality, this would be about 3 to 5 sessions. So that would be like a month and a half, right? So by this time, by this 3rd week, you would have an idea by now if you want to go or if you want to stay, or what piece of information is missing for you to be able to take a decision. What is still not clear? So what I'm asking you to do right now is to say, okay, the number 2 things that I can do to get clarity are, get rid of my angriness, work on my angriness. I have videos on, that's why there's a build up, right? There's you can go to past videos on high emotions, fears, procrastinations, and financial insecurities. So there's a lot of material out there, and not only me. On YouTube for free, you can find a lot of material as well. But start to see, what What is it that I need more clarity with? Once you have more clarity about what you need clarity, then you can start searching and finding a way for you to get it off the way. Of course, I will preach from the work that I do because I know how efficient it is. But I have also written an article about how to choose a coach and a therapist. I have also on my blog Home-Based Therapy Part 2, where I list everything I've done in order to help me in my own transitions and transformations. So you might want to go there too and find ideas. But of course, I will say that hypnotherapy is very, and especially RTT, is very rapid, transformational to go to those slices that you need to have in order for you to move forward. You might not need it. You might already have enough information for you to know, okay, it's clear, I'm moving forward. Okay, it's clear, I'm staying. Okay, I still need a piece of information to know. There's still something outstanding that's not clear. Okay, I need to stay. I'm staying. Therefore, this is what I want to change in my actual situation. This is what I am going to change in that situation. I'm staying, but traffic is really an issue for me, so I will try to negotiate something with my employer. Let's say I am leaving, but I want to make sure that I find employment where I'm going to be at the same level of responsibilities, and or I want to work with an employer that have those and those values and corporate environment. So you're starting to have an idea, right, of strategies that's starting to take place. Or I really need additional information to be able to make up my mind, to decide this is the information I need. Oh, it's all about me feeling not like being a good mother because I don't spend enough time with my kids when I work downtown. Okay, what can I do about it? Is it really leaving my job that will make me feel a better mother? Or it's working on how good a mother I am already, and what can I do to feel good with my motherhood and way I take care of my kids? You see me coming, right? It's not always black and white. I need to run away because of external sources, or I'm going there because of external sources. It is really about yourself and what you can do really to support the decision you're taking. Okay, I'm staying, but my motherhood question needs to be addressed. Okay, I'm staying, but my level of responsibility needs to be addressed. Okay, how I feel about my level of responsibility needs to be addressed. I can't be bitching every day because I'm not happy I'm not a supervisor, or because I am unhappy being a supervisor. I need to have a conversation about it, either with myself, either with my employer. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to take the time to search for this and this and this in my next employment. I'm just not leaving because I don't want to go back to traffic. I'm leaving because this and this and this and that, and this is what I'm going to search in my next employment. So now you do that with clarity by being centered, aligned with what you really want to do, and you're addressing your own part. What is your part of responsibility in that change? So voilà, Janilène Turcotte, hypnocoach.ca. Don't forget, I offer 30 free minutes if you want to talk about your changes and transitions, what stands in the way. Janilène Turcotte, hypnocoach.ca.